everyone, Simmy Dad back here again on our debt-free owner-operator series. I hope you are all doing well. It's been a while. I appreciate all of the support whilst it's been a minute. We'll get into all of that shortly. I just wanted to put this out as it will be the last one
in 400 meters
of
turn
the
left.
year.
Turn left.
It is the time you're watching this. It is New Year's Eve in the UK. Or the time it's released rather, it's New Year's Eve in the UK, and I just thought, do you know what, I'm going to put an episode out, catch up with you all, express my gratitude to everyone, and wish you all the very best for 2024. So before we get into what we've got on today, I do just genuinely want to say thank you all sincerely from the bottom of my heart for any support that you've shown, any videos that you've watched, any live streams that you've joined, any comments, every like, every subscription,
and then turn left.
all of that. It means the entire world. Genuinely, to me, we are. I never expected to sort of. I never sort of expected to have this many people by now. When I sort of started making videos, I kind of thought, oh yeah, a few people watch, I'll carve out a small little community of a handful of people, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm currently on, I think, close to 170 subscribers right now, which is absolutely awesome. Well on the road to 200, and I do genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, just wanted to say that really, and I hope that you'll all join me for the 2024 journey. Goals for 2024 are, for the channel, get monetized is one. Not that money is the driver at all for the channel. It's nice, I'm sure, to get some small recognition for the work that you put in, because, you know, making the videos and doing the live streams and stuff, it does require a small amount of effort in the background from me and things that I'm learning. But yeah, so monetization is one of the things, just so I can offer memberships and things like that through the YouTube platform. I will be putting out a video in the coming week explaining how I will be adding a membership option until that YouTube option becomes available. So that's the main goal, is just to get back to consistent content of trucking, consistent live streams of farm sim, and in an ideal world, figure out some kind of way to be able to put out pre-recorded farm sim videos as well. Now, don't hold your breath on the last one, because they are quite hard work to make and put out. They do require a lot of effort in the background. You know, they're sort of 2, 3, 4 hour recorded sessions, and then I've spoke about it many times, and then because I'm not very good at editing and stuff like that, it's a fair bit of time to then edit that video into something that's not 4 hours long, which is why for now I've been sticking with the live streams, because that's easier. You hit go live and that's kind of done. You chat to people, you do whatever you're going to do, and then there's no post-processing time really, other than potentially taking clips and things like that for shorts, which is not something I do currently, but it may be something I look forward to. So if I can figure out a way of making that happen, then I will. But yeah, very much the goals for the year ahead for me on the channel is going to be consistent content from trucking, consistent live streams for farming and the convoys. Trying to grow the SD logistics as well is one of the ones, and try and grow my Discord community as well. So I do hope you'll join me for that journey. Yeah, I'd love to have you there. SD logistics is open for applications all the time, so if you do want to drive for a VTC and you've been put off previously by sort of the strict requirements of some VTCs of having to do like a minimum mileage per month, a minimum amount of jobs per month, or using specific trucks, specific skins and things like that, then SD Logistics is certainly the place for you, because we are not strict in that sense at all. So if you want to come and join a pretty easy go and relaxed VTC, we do giveaways, we do weekly convoys, we do mileage challenges, those kinds of things. So if you if you do like the sound of that, do hit the link in the description for this video for the Discord with all the information above in there for joining. How I've been, it's been about, I want to say about a month, 3 weeks to a month, I think, since the last time I put out a farm sim video, a truck, pre-recorded truck video. And there's just been a lot of shit going on, excuse the French, there's been a lot of stuff going on. There was illness, we had a couple of weeks of illness in the house, which is a poor excuse, I know. But yeah, we had that to deal with. Then obviously Christmas, and that's a hectic time anyway. My daughter fell down the stairs, so she ended up in hospital. I had to get a CT scan, and that was all pretty scary for a while, and that just sort of affected my mood. And then on top of that, I had problems with my PC, ended up having to do a full reinstall of Windows, which was nightmare.
It's been my honor to see you through this.
There's a fence there. So yeah, that was a nightmare. And then on top of that now, my pedals are sort of acting up a little bit for my steering wheel. I'm gonna go out of cab here for a sec, which will give away. We're doing the Christmas jobs. No, Christmas has passed, but I hadn't had a chance to do any, so we'll see what that's about. We're off to Winter Wonderland. So I don't quite know what we need to do. Alright, press enter. Let's see what we're going. So yeah, we're off to Winter Wonderland. But yeah, so, and then that was that. So now the pedals, I was having an issue with the pedals before where the brake would sort of come on of its own accord, which was highly frustrating. And I took them apart, cleaned them all out, and yeah, did all that, and they worked fine for a few weeks. And then I started having the same problem with my I don't know how well we're going to be able to drive on this snow. We'll have a look. Yeah, I started having the same problem with my accelerator pedal, where it was on and you'd have to like sort of pump it a couple of times to get it to deactivate, as it were. So I had planned to take it all apart again, spray it all down with the contact cleaner, and hopefully that would sort it all out. But sadly, before I got a chance to do that, the accelerator stopped working. The accelerator stopped working altogether. It wouldn't be recognized in the game. It wouldn't be recognized in the G Portal software. It wouldn't do anything. Wouldn't provide any kind of recognition at all. I took it all apart. After that, sprayed it all down again, hoping it was just going to fix it. Check for any signs of like broken cables or broken wires or anything like that. And yeah, there was nothing that I could see wrong with it. I sprayed it all down with the contact cleaner again, which had worked for me before, and there was yeah, just no sign of life whatsoever. So yeah, so now don't have the budget to replace the set of pedals with a different set. I'm probably looking at just buying pedals but not Logitech branded. I've got my eye on some which I think will be up to the job, but they're just not in my budget right now as a household, getting over Christmas and stuff. So for now I am using the clutch pedal as the accelerator and the brake pedal as the brake pedal. I've had to turn on the auto clutch on the game because I used a H shifter and I didn't want to go to automatic, so it's kind of an adjustment trying to get used to driving with my left foot as the accelerator and my right foot as the brake. and the temptation is always there to pump the accelerator pedal, the actual accelerator pedal, and then realize it does nothing. And then it also, when I'm like trying to slow down and stuff, when I come to a stop, the thing is there to pump the clutch down, and obviously that's the accelerator now. So it's kind of a bit of a janky setup right now. It's taken a bit of getting used to, and this is the first time that I'm using it on Truck Sim. So yeah, it's getting it's getting a little bit. It's taken a bit to get used to it. So yeah, it's not ideal. In honesty, I don't know how long it's going to take me to be able to afford to get a set of pedals. The pedals I'm looking at, they're about 150 quid. And yeah, like I said, it's just trying to recover from Christmas and stuff. It's, you know, I've got 4 kids. It's quite an expensive time. My daughter's birthday's in a couple of weeks, so yeah, it's not exactly in the budget right now, and it's not a household priority for us. So I will we'll just have to make do for now, and then we will cross that bridge when we come to it in a few weeks, hopefully next month, if not the month after. I am going to be looking at probably putting some overtime in and work to try and speed up the process a little bit of buying the pedals, but yeah, we will make do for now. It's not ideal, but it's what it is. But the thing is, with the Logitech ones, you can't buy them separately either, so it's not like I could just buy the replacement Logitech pedals. And you also can't buy spare parts, because I'm pretty sure it's the potentiometer that is gone, which is the little mechanism inside which feeds the press of the pedals down and how far you've pressed it into the computer through the wires and stuff. So that's what sends the signal. But a lot of researching, looking at different manufacturing groups and things like that, it really doesn't look like you can buy spare parts from them either. I absolutely have no clue where we're parking. Alright, it's in there. Let's come to a stop. So we're delivering a load of Christmas stuff. Clothes, I think. Christmas clothes is what I think we're actually delivering. Yeah, so yeah, with Logitech you can't service them yourself. They don't take them in for repairs either. You can't buy the parts from them. You can't buy the replacement parts from anyone else because they use like a really specific type of potentiometer, which doesn't seem like you can buy it from anyone else. The closest anyone seemed to have got was using some audio potentiometers, but they didn't react exactly the same in the game as the stock pedals. Okay, we're not going to take that. So I am keeping my eye out on... I mean, the plan was hopefully to upgrade the wheel setup anyway this year. It's just come... because the wheel itself is fine. It's not, you know, the Logitech wheels, they don't pretend to be the best wheels out there. But they're a pretty solid entry-level wheel. And I don't really have any major issues with the wheel itself. So I am sort of keeping my eye out on second-hand markets and things like that. I've joined a couple of groups on Facebook to keep an eye out for a set of pedals that come up. So maybe someone's got a wheel that's broken, they're willing to sell the pedals, or even if someone's getting rid of a bundle, like the whole setup, then I could just buy that. If it was cheap enough, then I could buy that as a stopgap. If anyone out there that's watching, that does watch me regularly, happens to have a set of Logitech pedals that they don't need and would be willing to give or sell me for a reasonable price, do send me a message on Discord or something. Not a beg or anything like that. I've got a setup that works in a fashion now, but if anyone's happens to have a broken Logitech wheel and got the pedals kicking around, then send them my way, or let me know and we can come to an arrangement or a deal or something. Or even if you've got a set of broken pedals that I could take off your hands and would try and sort of fashion, take the potentiometers out of and try them in my pedals. Again, just drop me a message and we can come to some kind of arrangement. Obviously happy to cover shipping or anything like that, or come to a reasonable price. But yeah, just drop me a message on Discord, username Simidad. That would be awesome. So that one's done. So that's Christmas festive clothing. That was from Bellingham to Town Square. I forgot to say as well, the last episode I put out was a part 1 and it was meant to be a part 2 to it. What I did was I had to update the game for Convoy, and what that does, obviously, when you update to the new update 1.49, that gives you, it cancels any jobs that you're on, which I overlooked, and we didn't think that one through, so we will bear that in mind for next time. Let's have a look at what else is out there, see if we can get another little job off. Yeah, do you know what? We'll do some Christmas market hampers from Town Square to Wenatchee. Apologies if I am definitely pronouncing that wrong. Or do we want to actually use this as an opportunity to get to a different place? Because we would do from, don't know if they're going to be a bit high. I think that's pretty much the only options we've got is Christmas market hampers from, let's do have we got any Kansas ones actually? Because I still need to clear off the Kansas event. No, we don't. Tell you what we'll do is we will do a little run through to Oklahoma. So we've got Christmas market hampers from Town Square here in Winterland down to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay. So they are right. So let's have a look at that then instead. Actually, because there's a community goal. So I'll tell you what. Let's just let's do the Wenatchee one, because that one's a reasonable good price. I mean, they're all the same price by the looks of it anyway. But yeah. So whilst we've done that, we've covered off the fact that the part 2 was missing.
Our mission is to secure the safety of the American people, including you. Buckle up. All right.
Thanks, Morgan. All right. So the trailer's there. Naturally, we are facing the wrong way. All right. Let's do some backing up. Yeah, so the goal of the coming back to the series and the 2024 and how we're going to start off. Let's just pull up here, go back in, start. We are just going to hook up this trailer and we will talk about it then.
Turn left. Keep a rock. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this.
Alright, we are hooked up and ready to go. Now, how do we get out of here is the question. Let's bring up the little... set waypoint to desired portal. I don't know. Does it particularly matter which portal you go to? I don't know. That's 27 miles, that's 23. That's 28. Oh, let's reset that. And we will go up to there. Let's do that.
The time has arrived, President Wazer. The world awaits your commands.
Yeah, so the goal of the series remains unchanged, largely. We're still on a debt-free mission. We're still trying to do this with no debt whatsoever. I believe I spoke about it in my last episode, the part 1 of 2. And we're going to leave on a side note, we're going to leave the on-screen display up for now. Just while we try and navigate out of here.
Turn left.
Yeah, we're going to... So the goal was to get the new wheels and tyres, which we did. We got that sorted. We're rolling on the new boots. The goal after that then was going to get the chassis sorted.
Turn left.
Now, I've had a little think, I've had a little chat to Jake about it down back home. And he said the chassis is largely okay.
Turn left.
That it's not imminently going to fall apart on us. So he said that we'd be okay to sort of leave that for a while. So what I've decided that the next focus of the series is going to be getting a trailer. That is the goal now, is to just go full tilt to grab a trailer. It's going to be I would have ideally liked a lowboy trailer to begin with. However, my truck is not powerful enough. I do not currently have the budget to buy a new engine to up the horsepower or make any adjustments with the engine, so we're going to get a flatbed trailer which provides slightly lighter but more interesting loads than just a box trailer. And that will give us the opportunity to increase our price per mile quite dramatically. I think with the realistic straight ahead, I think, yeah. With the realistic economy mod, it gives, I think, about a 30% boost on the price per mile for doing trailer-owned jobs, which will help us pump the money up quicker, and in order to be able to make the rest of the adjustments. So that's going to be our next goal, is to get that done. Get the trailer, and then after that we'll set about repairing some more parts. Like, probably want to get some new mirrors because they're all rusted off. Desperately want to get the interior sorted so it's all nice and looking fresh.
Turn left.
Let's just... slow it down because I don't actually know how slippy the ice is. Snow is, rather. But it's quite a nice little event, actually. I know it's post-Christmas. Christmas has already been gone. I hope everyone had a nice Christmas. Whatever you got up to, and that Santa was good to you and all that stuff. We had quite a nice Christmas. Can't complain. This year was quite a stressful Christmas just because of sort of family circumstances and stuff. So I was pleased to see the day, and the kids were well happy with everything that Santa bought them.
400 meters.
We had a lovely Christmas dinner and stuff, so that was all good. And that's all you can ask for, really, because I know Christmas is not a great time for everyone. People that have lost loved ones around Christmas time, or people that have lost loved ones generally, and it's, you know, like their first Christmas without them and that kind of thing. So we're always very sort of grateful for Christmas right now, because it's quite a nice time in our household. The kids love it. The wife, when we first got together, she was not a Christmas lover, but since we've had the kids and stuff, she's really gone into it. And we decorate the house out, we put lights on the outside of the house, and we put trees up and decorations and stuff. So yeah, we had a really nice time. And then obviously New Year's here, so my wife and I were chatting yesterday, about sort of New Year resolutions and things like that, and things we'd like to try and achieve next year. And that's always positive to have those conversations so that we can try and just try and better ourselves, really. But yeah, it's a lot of exciting things to come. Right,
In 400 meters, turn left.
Let's see, I assume we're gonna have another glittery thing to drive into. Yep, just
turn left.
Drive into this. Line ourselves up. Engine off, press the enter. And easy like that. Hopefully we are not too far out of where we need to be. Pretty okay for rest. Got some rain, which isn't always fun. Are we on? Let's go. Alrighty, so we're on the road. How many miles do we got? 52 miles, lovely. But yeah, it didn't like sling us halfway across the country. In other news, SCS has announced that their next DLC pack for ATS is actually Missouri.
Turn left.
So that's the next one that's been announced after the ones that have already been announced. Because off the top of my head, I can't quite remember, but I think, pretty sure that Nebraska has already been announced.
Turn left.
Can't remember off the top of my head. I know definitely Nebraska. See if we can sneak. But we can't because he's just going to keep going. Come up. There's a train line around here somewhere. I can hear the train. Yeah, so Nebraska's definitely been announced, and Missouri is next. And then who knows what after that. Friend of mine and friend of the channel, and just generally around the communities, Lin Yuan, he thinks that the Dakotas will be next after Missouri. So we'll watch this space. But yeah, we'll have a look. We'll see. Obviously, we'll pick those up when they come out. You know, we'll add those onto the profile. We do have Pro Mods Canada back, and we do have Reformer Mexico back as well. So that's on the cards to make some trips up into those areas. Because that would be awesome. But yeah, and then we're also going to get started again. We're going to not restart, but we're going to start putting out the American Abroad episodes again on a Tuesday. I think the schedule's pretty much going to remain unchanged in terms of the release days and stuff. So Tuesday's going to be American Abroad with the Hater Boat in Europe. Thursdays and Sundays are going to be this series, the Debt-Free Owner Operator. And then Wednesday night, hopefully Wednesday night will be the Thuringia stream. Saturday nights will be the Buckland Farm multiplayer stream, which I'll release more information this week about that and how you can get access and things like that. And then Sundays is going to be Convoy night with the lads and ladies, anyone that wants to join. So yeah, it'll be like I said, one of the biggest goals is consistent content. Just trying to keep consistent with the content that's coming out. You know, trying to stick to a schedule, trying to get a little bit ahead, but not too far ahead. try and get better in my own presentation and how I present the conversation and things like that. Not necessarily talking as much about like things that have happened that week, so then the episodes become a little more relevant. Because like, for example, if I said, you know, it's New Year's today, New Year's Eve today, if I recorded this like now and started talking about New Year's and stuff, but didn't release this episode for 2 or 3 weeks, that whole momentum and new year sort of feeling and everything, that's all sort of gone by then. So yeah, if I can just get a little bit better at how I present the conversation and not talk as much about the things that have happened that week, then I can record 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time, and that will give me a buffer per se, should things crop up. Because the thing is, like with, you know, I lost 2 weeks to illness, and I know that's a weak excuse, but, you know, when you're feeling pretty rubbish and your throat's sore and you're coughing quite a lot and things like that, it's a lot easier to not record, because I don't want you to have to hear me sounding like rubbish the whole time. So I'm gonna have to get over. But yeah, if I can get a couple of weeks ahead, 2 or 3 weeks ahead, then it doesn't matter. Wenatchee discovered.
Turn left.
It doesn't matter then if those kind of things crop up, because we're covered by a slurry of episodes, and I've got time then to re-record a couple of extra ones. I think what's going to really help me with that though is really varying the length of the jobs. So if I focus not so much on doing longer jobs, but do a mix of jobs, because the shorter jobs, like we just did like the 20-minute run then of one job, so if I just did that, that's easy enough to record and edit and get up. So I think that's the key to getting ahead consistently, is making sure that I vary the jobs. But at the same token, it's always a hard one, because I don't want it to just always be short jobs, short like 60, 100 mile jobs. I want it to be some long jobs as well. And then you've always got the fact that the realistic economy mod has been updated to reflect the economy in the States right now, which apparently, according to the chap that makes it, Busy and Broke, it's apparently quite hard on truck drivers right now in terms of availability of loads.
Turn right.
So he's reflected that in the economy mod, as you would expect. He really knows his stuff, that guy. So
turn left. You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Let's drop these off here next to the Burger King. I haven't had a Burger King in ages. Let's see how this is going to go with the righto, so obviously this is a challenge. See if we can stick her in. Nicely does it, come on. In the front round. That'll do for me, lads. in the neutral, handbrake on, drop the load, let's roll. So that was Christmas market hampers delivered from Winterland to Town Square in Winterland to Wenatchee. $400 for that. And that's going to do us, guys. So I do genuinely hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. I do wish you all the very best for the new year. Hope you have a lovely New Year's Eve, whatever you're up to, if you're out partying or if you're out family gatherings or just having a quiet one in. We always have a quiet one in. We just put some buffet food out. The kids love it. We're usually in bed early and get woken up by the fireworks. But whatever you're up to, guys, Happy New Year. I hope you've had a great 2023, and I hope 2024 will even be better. Will be even better than that. Until the next one, guys, on Thursday, you take it easy, and we'll catch you then.